In this video, this is the start of Nikhil's journey into the rent-to-rent cash flow property investing game. Fresh out of uni?
Yep.
Ready to go?
Absolutely.
Bit of backstory. Father, son, father. And obviously Dick Sesh in his own right is a very successful property developer. But I just want to quickly ask Dick Sesh a question, which is why are you not teaching? And why have you asked me to teach?
That's a great question. I think for me, I want Nikhil to create his own journey. That's number one. Secondly, he has his own investment capital.
Yeah.
I think as a father, that's the best way to sort of put him in the deep end so he can start swimming.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I feel with somebody like you, he has to show that he's coachable and accountable, and that's independent and agnostic of his father.
Yeah, okay, cool. And offline conversation went on between Dick Sesh and I. I said I was only prepared to do this if Nikhil used his own money because it needs to mean something to him. And I also want to show you that this can be done on whatever capital you do have. Roughly how much have you got?
5k.
Okay, cool. So that's going to be our starting capital. You can start this game with zero, and throughout the series I'm going to show how to do that. But today I'm just going to run through the fundamentals with Nikhil. Dick Sesh, time to depart.
Thank you.
I'm sure you'll watch his journey on YouTube.
Good luck.
And you never know, we might repay you in the future.
Absolutely.
So what I want to cover off right now is the basics of the strategy that we're going to be looking at first and foremost to make that money work. So it's really important in this game that we get cash flow quickly, and we can do that through my favorite strategy, which is rent-to-rent serviced accommodation. So what do we know about serviced accommodation?
Right, from what you said so far, you rent a company, you rent property.
Rent a property, okay.
Wholesale price, let's say.
Rent a property, okay, from a landlord at a wholesale price. Yeah.
You then, so you discuss a period length of time where you're going to take that property off their hands, and then you turn that into like a hotel type property, where you rent that out for an increased price on your, based on your initial rent that you paid and margin.
Yeah, cool. So, Nikhil, as you can understand there, very limited knowledge on the market, which is absolutely fine. We all have to start somewhere, not a problem at all. But in essence, we're going to rent a property from a landlord. We will agree a period of time, and I'm going to show you why landlords want to work with us for a long period of time, because we are their best bet. And then we're going to run it like a hotel, okay? Sounds easy enough? So, we've got 5k to start with. And we want to at least have 100k, let's say in the next 18 months, maximum. So that's somewhere where we can go. Do you think that's achievable?
Yeah, well, hopefully.
You like that?
It sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. So this is more than achievable. If you've been watching the channel, you'll understand, you'll have seen many videos on my journey as well as all the students that we coach. But yeah, this is achievable. Now let me just dig into university. You went to university for?
Engineering.
Engineering, cool. How long did you go for?
3 years.
3 years, superb. You came out with a?
Bachelor's.
Perfect. And did you enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
Did you have plenty of good times?
100%.
Good, because it was a total waste of time. Okay? Alright, you do not need a JOB. Alright? So this is going to earn you more than a typical engineering job role, even at the highest level. And we're going to make that happen for you. So that's the idea. Hopefully across this series you're going to see that play out, and you can use this yourselves to get yourself started. Okay, so where do we start? Where do we start? Okay, so yesterday, and again on the channel, you'll see some videos, and we'll put a bit in this episode as well. Emmanuel, myself, and Dick Sesh went out in Peterborough. We went walking the streets, and we then started popping into some estate agents. The estate agents, some were great, some were not so great. One decided he wouldn't let us in, which was a bit unusual considering he's a business, but hey ho. And we started to open up the opportunities. Now, first time you've done that?
Yeah.
First time being an estate agent?
I've been before with my dad and stuff, but not in that way.
Just as a total fresh approach, what were the main things that you picked up from that?
Firstly, getting off on a good foot, engaging with them, coming in with a kind of comfortable approach, not being too aggressive with it, getting them started in the conversation, and then just sort of getting their points in, like what properties have you got, sort of stress start, stuff like that.
Perfect. So, would you say that we talked more about properties yesterday or more about building relationships?
More about building relationships.
Okay, cool. So, yesterday was a great example and a great starting point for us. And, one thing that I learned quickly in my career is that this game is about relationships. It's not about the bricks and the mortar. So, our main focus over the next 30 days is building relationships. Okay, so all we're going to do is build relationships. Now, have we identified an area? We're going to stay close to home?
No, not yet.
Okay, so I think what would be a good start is where will you be spending your next 30 days?
Home, London.
Okay, so we're going to go London. Okay, now for me, there's plenty of opportunity in London. It does have some restrictions, but we'll go on to that at a later time. London, we're going to start with, and we're going to start with a 5-mile radius from your exact home location. Okay, so what we're then going to do is we're going to start building some relationships, and I'm going to show you how we do that in terms of the language that we use, and also in terms of the strategy to locate the property, because we need properties and we've got to build the relationships, and we do that through the language that we use. So over the next 30 days we're going to go out and about. We will be documenting the journey, and we will then be popping into agents. We're going to be ringing people. We're going to be going through the websites such as Gumtree, Facebook, Rightmove, Zoopla, and we're going to be identifying properties that work in terms of the analysis of the properties. We're going to leave that for a different day. Right now, we just want to be looking at rental properties. We want to be looking at properties ideally that are furnished if we can, but it's not a major consideration. And we also want to be looking at properties that don't really need much modernisation. So fairly clean, and we can just basically go in and either put furniture in, or we can just go in and put a TV on a wall and get cracking. So I don't want to look at the analysis of what works, what doesn't work, what price they're up for. With serviced accommodation, anywhere in London, give or take, with the right price, obviously maybe not something on, Kensington High Street or in Chelsea that is like, but on the boroughs and outside, we are going to pick up 2, 3, 4, 5 bed houses for the right money, and we're going to be able to sell them out at a nightly rate that's going to make us profit, and that's the fundamental key. So, but we just got to get out there and start making some phone calls. So, phone calls, I would like to see 30 days, let's say, if we can be making 10 calls a day to the right data, then I think that's a good start. 50 to 70 calls a week. And really, let's just start small. Let's get on 5 viewings a week, okay? So in the next 30 days, we'll call that 4 weeks. I want to see that you've been on 20 viewings. And we'll come back and show you the results, and we'll feed back what we're getting forward. And hopefully by then, I would like to think we've got our first deal.
So it's day 2 now, and Ryan's just sent over some material for me to work through. But before we get into that, I'm going to give a little background on how I built up the funds to start this project. Over the past couple of days, I've been collecting data on a number of different locations around where I live. So I've done around 30 locations, and some are showing to be positive,